Here's a little more about the study. Researchers led by Naran Ramirez Esparza and Patricia Cole recorded the conversations of 26 families. Usually, families are brought into a lab, but this time the recordings were done in the families' homes, a more natural setting. The researchers recorded 8-hour stretches on each of 4 days. They used Lena, a lightweight recorder that snaps into a shirt pocket and comes with speech analysis software. So the researchers had access to interactions that researchers usually don't get. Plus, they were able to study the social context of each interaction. The team looked at whether the babies heard standard adult speech or parentese. They looked at what happened if one adult was talking with the baby versus more than one adult at a time. And they found that one-on-one parentese was the key to language learning. Now, this isn't baby talk, where you use nonsense words. Parentese is using real words, but just saying them in a sing-songy way. It sounds like this. Time to put on socks. Where are the socks? Do you see the socks? No socks. Ah, there they are. There are the socks. Do you see the socks? You found them. Are they on your feet? Are they? Can you put them on your feet? Oh, you did. Are they soft? Soft socks? Soft socks. So soft. Infants prefer the pitch of parentese, decades of research show. Babies' heart rates increased when they heard parentese, even in a foreign language. At 5 months old, babies smiled more at approvals and looked worried at disapprovals in parentese. At 12 months old, babies asked to look at a picture did so more often when asked in parentese. Here's something fun to try. Read a magazine story to your baby, using the same tone and speed you would with your partner. See how your baby reacts. Mine tries to pinch my lips closed. Now, read it again in parentese. It's pretty funny to look baby in the eye and say, wide-eyed and smiling, something like, "Unfortunately, encounters with cops are always at the worst moments of your life." But watch baby engage. Talk to your baby a ton. If your baby hears a ton of talk in her first 3 years, she'll have a bigger vocabulary, a higher IQ, and better grades than children who aren't talked too much. Your baby is trying to get a jump on this. Even in the last 10 weeks of pregnancy, babies begin to absorb language as the mother's voice reverberates through her body. That's earlier than researchers realized. As soon as baby is born, you can help her out. Let's talk about how to talk, ideas for what to say, and how much to say. First, how to talk. We know about parentese in the first 18 months. Studies point to several other beneficial ways to talk: richly, positively, and directly to baby. Talk richly. Simplify a description or explanation, but there's no need to avoid using the proper words. Most words are unusual to a baby, right? Instead of just, "Look, airplane," you might say, "That's a seaplane. Do you see how the plane has 2 feet? Those feet are called pontoons. Pontoons let the plane float on the water. A seaplane floats on the water." To such explanations, my baby replies amenably, "Okay, yeah." Talk positively. Encourage your child. "Wow, you're learning to pour. Oops, the water spilled. Yeah, it's tricky to line up the cups. We'll clean that up. Okay, let's try again. Hold your hand here." That's more encouraging than saying, "Let Daddy pour that, you're going to spill it." Repeat or rephrase baby's words. "Ball, yes, you're playing with a ball." Give positive feedback. Use more "that works" and "that's it" than "don't," "stop," and "bad." Point out strengths. You are persistent. That shows you are creative. Talk directly to baby. If baby simply overhears speech, that doesn't provide the same boost in baby's vocabulary or language proficiency. Neither does playing audio or video of someone talking. The brain is electrified by face-to-face interaction. In fact, the presence or absence of social connection acts as a gate to learning language. Okay, so that's how to talk richly, positively, and directly. What might you talk about? Anything and everything. With a newborn or infant, it may feel a little strange to talk so much.